Welcome to the Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day. Today's tip. Want to be more productive? Science says your to-do list could be missing one crucial element. Lots of people swear by to-do lists. Without a list of tasks to accomplish, they can feel adrift and even purposeless. Others swear at their to-do lists. They start the day with 10 things on the list, only check off 9, and regardless of how much they did accomplish, feel like they failed. That's the problem with measuring yourself only against your progress toward a huge goal. Sure, their to-do list helps keep them on track, but it may not make them feel good about what they've achieved. That's why some people use a done list. They start the day with a blank sheet of paper, and every time they accomplish something, they add it to the list. That approach is especially powerful for people who love checking things off a conventional to-do list. Instead of major tasks, your done list could include items like responded to an email. I've tried using to-do lists. They worked until they didn't. Because something was missing. A study published in Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that students who spent a moment writing down why a particular topic had relevance to their life, or to the life of a family member or friend, were much more successful than those who did not. In fact, the success rate improved most dramatically among students who were, for a variety of reasons, at the greatest risk of academic failure. Makes sense. It's hard to stay the course, pun intended, much less tackle an unpleasant, boring, or difficult task when it's just a task. Send an apology to an upset customer? Not fun. Sift through 50 applications to create an interview shortlist? Definitely not fun. Deal with a poorly performing employee? Absolutely not fun. Those tasks are easy to skip or put off, unless you include a why. Apologize to customer because it's important to me to repair our professional and personal relationship. Create an interview shortlist because hiring a new production supervisor will improve our efficiency and costs and free me up to focus on bigger picture goals. Talk to an employee about his performance because he's dragging the team down and because he's a good person and I really want him to succeed. Here's a simple example. We have a small deck that sits above a room. There's a flat rubber roof underneath with a drain that carries away rainwater. The drain got clogged. Debris from nearby trees collected under the deck. Yeah, pain in the butt to fix. I needed to remove the deck boards, clean the rubber roof, patch a small hole that caused a leak into the room below, and put everything back together. I know, it doesn't sound like a big deal. But in the same way that every to-do list has at least one item you simply don't want to tackle, for whatever reason, it felt like a big deal to me. So I removed a couple of deck boards, found the hole, and patched it. The important part was done, but I didn't finish the job. 4 days. I did other stuff, did harder stuff, but didn't finish that until I added a why. In this case, the why involved my wife. Since the deck is right off the kitchen, she uses it as an herb garden. It brings her joy. But I had to move all the pots and planters down a level to the driveway. Once I added a why, let her enjoy her herb garden again, to the task, I finished it that day. Because now it had relevance to someone close to me, and therefore to me. That's the beauty of a why to-do list. The less appealing, the more difficult, the more complicated, the less likely you are to be motivated to start, much less finish. The more taking a few seconds to write down your why matters. Try it. Add a why beside the items on your to-do list that seem hard, or boring, or intimidating. Write down why it matters. Write down how you or someone around you will benefit. Write down what you'll learn, what you'll gain. Write down the what and add the why. Turn your to-do list into a why to-do list. And then do the same for some of your bigger goals. Lingering goals that don't make your to-do list, whose pursuit tends to get sacrificed in the service of other tasks or goals. Or for doing things for other people, you're probably a lot better at doing things for others than for yourself. Write down why you want to start a side hustle or business. Why you want to go back to school. Why you want to spend more time with family. Why you want to get healthier and fitter. Don't just make a list of tasks or goals. Write down why each item matters. Even though it only takes a moment, the impact on what you accomplish will be dramatic. That's it from Inc. You can find more articles from today's thought leaders and business coaches at Inc.com. Come back tomorrow for another tip from Inc.